We'll introduce everybody. I think everybody pretty much got to meet Bailey already, but we'll make sure everybody does when he gets here.
Did he have the Rolling Fingers mustache?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
He'll be taking over where Max left off. I think he's going to be a pretty good guy. Dominic referred him. Hey, Harrison.
I was going to say.
It's early, man. Harrison referred him. We did parade last night, or Sunday night. That was a lot of fun. We had Harrison, Dom, Nick in the boat, throwing candy, throwing t-shirts. They blew through it faster than I thought they were going to, but it was cool. They had music playing.
Yep.
And they had some offbeat Christmas music playing. It was kind of fun because as we were kind of at the end of the parade and as we're coming through, I'm watching the people in the crowd. All of a sudden, they're all start dancing and stuff like that because they had some cool stuff playing. It was neat. We had a good time. So it's December. Last month marked the end of our first year in business here and the beginning of our second year. We've all seen a lot of changes, a lot of new faces. We've seen some folks come and go. We've also seen our business improve and the way that we do things improve. And we see that in some of the reviews we get. That speaks to teamwork. And it sort of speaks to where we're going from here, which I'll get a little more into as we go through this morning quick. But all we can really do is take on this second year of business as a team and try and get everything we can get done for this business. And those are sort of my words of encouragement this morning for us. As part of that, January 10th, 12th is a Monday. All staff in the company, everybody who works for us, we're telling you over a month ahead of time, we're going to meet at the Oshkosh Power Sports store for the year-end meeting. 10 in the morning till 12. They'll have food on at 9:30. We'll be out of there on time. It's an important thing. We get to hear from leadership. We get to hear from the owners. They go through some stuff that we don't always talk about as far as business related, how we're doing related, what they think is coming up. It's very worthwhile to go, and it is mandatory, so don't miss it. I will put a little poster out for you that everybody can have a copy of so you remember. It's January 12th. Culture card today is make every personal greeting warm and genuine. We've been through this one a lot. We talk about it all the time. It's that important. So I had, Sunday night, I had my nephew at my house for the night. And he's the littlest one. He's cute as hell. And he wanted a bedtime story. I said, Uncle Greg ain't read a story in a while. Let's go see what we can find. And I went through and I found a story for him. He sat down, did that. He went to sleep. And the whole time I'm reading it, I was thinking about you guys. I was thinking about some of the stuff I just talked about. So I'm going to read you Dr. Seuss this morning. This is called Oh, the Places You'll Go. Congratulations. Today is the day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lightened, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? So isn't that kind of an interesting simile for the things we talk about here? You know, we talk about a hard project that keeps kicking our ass. We talk about a sale that doesn't go the right way. We talk about getting in a sales slump, right? We talk about all of these challenges, especially finishing up our first year of business, starting our second year of business. We talk about all these different things and all these different decisions we have to make as a team. And they all kind of point the same way, like, we can do this, right? So we talked about the parade at the beginning here. These guys were in the boat, they're listening to music, they're throwing candy, they're having a great time. I was in the truck with the windows about halfway up because it was cold out and I had beat. And I had 98.1 on, which was the radio station that was announcing the different floats as they went by. Which was kind of fun because I'm hearing about what's going on ahead of us. And all of a sudden I see them, the announcers, and they start talking about us. And the first thing the guy says, "Oh my God, what a beautiful boat." And the other guy goes, "Yeah, TWL, they took over the old Sheboygan Power Sports. And I hear that that building really needed these people in it." And like, I kind of stopped for a second. I hear that that building really needed these people in it. So it's not his opinion, that somebody he talked to, somebody who was talking about us, right? And it was a positive thing. And I thought, isn't that kind of neat? That that's what he would choose to say when we go through a parade? That the buzz is out in this city about us? I thought that was cool. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go through the hack and cracks howl. I don't know what a hack and crack is. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. Step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And that's my thought for today. We do have extra Gear Award nominations today. We didn't get any new reviews this week, but it was kind of a slow week last week, right? Chris R. nominated Mike for taking on responsibility for shipping and receiving while working your parts counter. Keep up the great work. Hey, Mike.
Woo!
David nominated me. Greg made the float look amazing all the way. The lights are set up. Jeremy nominated Caleb, busting his butt to get a plow mount and plow mounted to a side-by-side for pictures for a customer and be delivered on short notice. Yes, thank you. And Nick nominated me. Thank you for setting up the float for the Sheboygan Christmas Parade and taking the time out of your Sunday along with all staff. We're gonna send that one to Caleb. I always love when somebody gets something done in a shorter time than it really ought to take, and it's done right. So, congratulations. Bailey's here behind us. This is Bailey, everybody. Bailey's gonna be helping out in parts with Mike, doing some shipping and receiving. He'll be here today. He'll be working in Oshkosh Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. And then he'll be back with us again, I assume, on Saturday. So, everybody make him feel welcome. Help him figure out how things work, where we are, who we are. We'll go from there.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes. Wait a minute, how does it go? Joke, song, or dance?
Song, joke, or dance.
Song, joke, or dance?
We don't do that anymore.
Well, I do. I'm a DJ that does karaoke, so I mean, if we did a song, I could do that. Though I'd rather not. My name is Bailey. I'm born and raised here in Sheboygan. I don't really know what there is to say. I mean, I'm a DJ. I bartend, work out of Road America. Got my own shop just down the road, working on cars. Work on primarily 80s and 90s Japanese cars, but it was on a race team working on. It was a Honda race team, but we were working on some Mercedes. So figured sticking with the world of toys, why not be right here on the road? And so here we are.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Anybody else have anything to add? I have one more thing. He's holding it because he's taking video. We have all the technology in the world at our fingertips. And they say that, especially in little kids, your cell phone is and can be the greatest source of endorphins that a person has. Everybody knows what endorphins are? They're chemicals in your body that get released when something's making you feel good or something's catching your interest. Endorphins are why people get addicted to cigarettes. They're why people get addicted to running or exercise. And your cell phone can do that for you. Do we stare at our cell phones and play games while we're working? We don't do that here, right? Do we surf the internet on our computers when it doesn't feel like there's much else to do? We don't do that here, right? There's always work to be done. There's always something that can be done if you don't feel like you have anything to do and you're bored. Mike can always use an extra hand. So I want you to kind of keep in the back of your head that we're at work. We're here to do the job. We're not here to check our Instagram or our Facebook or whatever the cool one is these days, right? I don't know what the cool one is anymore. But we're, if you're pulling out your phone for an appropriate reason, if it's work related, if you're going to take a picture of a VIN number, that's fine. I mean, but if you're pulling out your phone to do something that's not work related, like, you can wait till you sit down to eat lunch for that, okay? Make sense? All right, that's all I have. Let's make it a great week. Let's get December off to an awesome start. Thank you.